UNESCO Chair. An acronym for United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. UNESCO is United Nations specialized body. UNESCO pursues progress on the fronts of education, natural sciences, social sciences and humanities, culture, communication and information. An area with many thousand-year-long history, the Arctic region boasts diverse natural and cultural heritage. Its legacy of cultural and historical sites is being endangered by the current climatic processes as well as negative anthropogenic impact. Facing the risk are the monuments of wooden architecture, the stone structures, and the historical sites located in the coast near the water's edge and exposed to the destructive influence of climate warming. Issues such as multifaceted monitoring of the Arctic cultural heritage and long-term protection, restoration and conservation of tangible monuments, structures, natural landscapes and intangible language, traditions, customs, rituals, folklore, heritage have become into the foreground. With an establishment at NArFU of the UNESCO Chair, the academic cooperation with partners in Russia and in the Arctic countries will receive a new impetus that may lead to an inter-university cooperative network under the auspices of UNESCO and an increased scope of creative research opportunities for the faculty staff at NArFU named after Lomonosov. The UNESCO Chair, being a source of best practices to be promoted in Russia, assigns it the role of intellectual space and a venue for the exchange of scientific, cultural and educational information towards a more in-depth exploration of the issues and trends faced by the cultural heritage of the Arctic areas. The Chair pursues the study of theoretical bases of the protection of cultural heritage, tangible and intangible heritage, existing regulatory framework for the preservation of cultural heritage sites, theories and practices of identifying and preserving especially valuable cultural landscapes, diversity of forms and interpretations of traditional ethnic culture, comprehensive solutions for conservation and representation of tangible and intangible heritage of the Arctic communities, modern techniques for maintenance, preservation and revival of intangible cultural heritage, and mechanisms for transmission of indigenous traditions. Basics of design and restoration of cultural heritage objects in places where natural landscapes have survived in their entirety. Technologies and materials used in restoration of architectural monuments and methodology for assessing the impact on UNESCO cultural heritage sites. The UNESCO Chair is to become a vital link between NArFU, professional bodies, civil society and stakeholders with a shared interest in preservation of the Arctic heritage.